Konnichiwa, everybody. So, I had already recorded this video, like, once. No, it was more than once. But, like, I had the full thing done, and I forgot to save it. So now, I'm here doing it all over again. I've already spent, like an hour and, like, 30 minutes doing this, but it's okay. What I'm here to talk about is fake people. So, I know that seems a little random, and it kind of is, but I wanna be with you here all today and tell you, fake bitches kind of fucking suck. Now, I know that's kind of a given, right? Like, no one's, like, really surprised by me saying that. I'm not really out here, fucking on a mountaintop screaming, I hate fake people, and people are like, oh my god, he's such a hero! It's basic knowledge. No one likes fake people, right? I'm sure everyone hates people that act two-faced. People that are one way, that are like, oh my god, I love you, you're an amazing person. To, oh yeah, I fucking despise you and I hate you. When you're not around them. And, no one likes that, right? That's just kind of an obvious. But, if there's one thing that I can admit to right now, and I know most of you guys will probably despise me for saying this, and that's completely okay, because I despise myself for it. At one point in time, I was that said fake bitch. I know. And I'm not really proud of it. And I think that's kind of fair to say, right? Like, this was like younger me. Like, around, I want to say, 13 to 14ish. Even when I was like kind of still 15, I was still fake. And listen, I know that to you may not really matter, and you're just like, bro, you're young, of course, you're gonna make stupid decisions. Yeah, I get what you're saying, but also, I don't really care. And plus, also, it's my personal thoughts and feelings on the matter. It's my personal experience, and I kind of just want to share that with you guys. So, when I was but a young lad, I had quite a bit of online friends, and like I even remember I had like a big friend group, and you know how friend groups are, they typically fall out over time. And like I would constantly talk, like I won't go into personal matters, I won't dive that far deep into it, because it's my personal business and my personal life, and I'd rather not divulge all of that onto the internet, because I don't know you guys. No offense. Love you guys. I love you all. But I'm not telling you my whole life story. Respectfully. But, I knew people, and I would talk shit behind their back constantly. And it was pretty stupid. And I can look back now and kind of say how stupid it was, right? But when I was younger, I just didn't really care. And when I was younger, I was like, oh yeah, but like if I wanted to, I could say this shit to their face. No, I couldn't. even like over the internet, I couldn't. And you know why? Because I lacked the confidence to do so. I lacked the confidence to stand up for myself and stand up for what I believe is right and what is justified. And that can be a thing for a lot of reasons. Mainly because I think, as you guys can kind of tell, I'm not really the most social person. I have a really hard time conveying my emotions and telling people how I feel, and like things like that. Just because I'm not saying that to like throw myself a pity party, but I'm saying that as a way of, I can have a hard time carrying myself simply because of like I have social anxiety, and I don't like confrontation that much. Like I listen, I love me some drama, but I'm at the same time though, I don't really like being involved in it. So I typically just try to stay clear of any. I usually try to steer clear of any drama or whatever. if it can involve me. But if it needs to, now I don't really care. I just, I see what's happening and I say my piece and whatever. But yeah. So basically the moral of me telling you this is I used to be fake. And looking back on it now, it's so fucking stupid because I don't understand. Like, I understand why, kind of, but like, now I just don't understand why I couldn't have just been honest. I couldn't have said what I wanted to say, and because now I never said those things I wanted to say. Now it's just kind of like a regret I have. I shouldn't have. No one should be afraid of communicating how they feel. You know what I mean? Especially to like close friends or people that you care about or love or whatever the situation may be. You should never be afraid to tell someone how you feel, like respectfully. And I think if someone gets mad at you or irritated or annoyed at you for doing so, then they're just I think they're just a bad person to be around, like just a bad relationship, a bad friend, a bad lover, any of that. Communication is key in really any relationship. No matter if it's romantic or platonic, it's still important no matter what, right? So, I think is kind of silly. I'm gonna be completely honest. Also, sorry if I take like some breaks to like fucking breathe or whatever. I have a stuffy nose and like allergies are kind of kicking my ass a little bit. I don't know why. It kind of just came up out of nowhere. So if I'm like, I don't know, not talking, I'll try to cut out my pauses as much as I kind of can. But like if you hear me go or like, I don't know, fucking sniffle or whatever, that's because allergies are kicking my ass, by the way. But anyways, again, back onto my original point. I don't understand why people can't just be honest. Like, maybe it's kind of the same way with me, where it's just like kind of like a confidence issue, or like you just like a communication thing. But like some people, I think there's like a difference between that though, right? Because some people do it to because of that. But even then, I don't think that's. But regardless though, I still don't think that's a good justifiable reason, really. Just because, like, yeah, I get it, like you may not have the confidence to say something, and that's completely fair. Like, you may be scared, but like everyone is entitled to know the truth, and everyone is entitled to, be told about themselves, and like if they did something wrong, they deserve to know, and just because it's a learning thing, take that and you learn. But some hoes will just fucking just take that and take a mistake someone did or take what someone said and just talk shit about it, or like or I don't know, really about, I don't know, their appearance or anything like that. And I think that's so fucking silly. Like regardless of the reason, like I just think, I'm saying this out to myself too, because I'm still fucking mad at myself for doing that shit. It's stupid. Even if I was young, I get it. Young people make stupid decisions all the time. But like, you shouldn't go behind someone's back and just constantly talk shit about them, especially when they can't defend themselves. That's silly. You should always be. Again, this just goes back to what I was saying before. Always be honest. Always keep it real. If they do something that you don't like, or if you don't find is cool, then just say something about it. It's really that easy. Just communicate about it. And if they have a problem with it, or if they get mad, then you know what? I'll give you a famous quote that my mom likes to give me sometime. Die mad. It's beautiful. It's a beautiful quote. 2 words. It's perfect. If someone's mad about it, then die mad. Like, at least, I don't even take that as like they should be mad at you. You took, like, you could have been one of those people that talk shit, but instead you were a good friend and kept it truthful and kept it honest. I value those people. I value truthful friends over people that will just be like, oh yeah, fuck you, you're a piece of shit. Like I think most people would value those kinds of people. Like most people would value the kind that speak the truth and tell you how it is. So if you want a friend like that, then you should be that said friend, right? Anyways, the reason why I'm telling you all this is because like last year, and you know, obviously more of the situation last year that, well, yeah, more of a situation that happened last year, but this just, I mean, kind of goes back further than that. But again, last year I had a situation where I was on the receiving end of someone being fake to me. Someone was trying to act like they liked me and they thought I was cool and all the things. And then when I wasn't around, they tried to say that I was being rude, that I was being hateful, that I raised my voice at them, that I was doing all these things. So I got a little angry, naturally. And that just, again, that just made me, if anything though, I was angry, but I was kind of happy at the same time, because it made me realize just how fucking childish and stupid it is to go behind someone's back and just spread lies about them. It's stupid. And then, you know, I was kind of out of the friend group at that point, which is fine. I don't want to be a bunch of those fucking, I don't want to be around those fucking weirdos anyways. But like, you know, it's shit like that where you recognize and you look and go, oh damn. So like, that's how it feels. It sucks. So then you're like, okay, we're never doing that shit again. So now even if it may, you know, kind of intimidate me to be truthful or be honest about how someone's behaving or whatever, I always tell it like it is, and I always try to give my honest feedback about certain things. If I don't like something, I will say I don't like it, respectfully. Cause like, you can also call someone out for something, but you can also still be respectful about it, right? It's a respect and maturity kind of thing, and it gets better as you age and as you kind of understand it more. But like, you can call someone out for their behavior and think it's stupid while still being respectful and still being like, okay, like, yeah, you did something fucking stupid, or you know, you're acting this way, but like, you may have not meant it like that, or you may have, and that's, you know, like, not okay. So we need to work on this, like, immediately. Don't just go up to them and be like, you fucking dumbass bitch, and like start fucking them up. That's not necessary. I think there's a way of handling it and a way of approaching the situation. It's really just up to you. But, you know, again, it just kind of goes into the point of, don't be fake. Always, again, just, I'm gonna keep reiterating this. This might get annoying by the end of the video, and it already is kind of almost the end. But don't be fake. There's no need. It doesn't hurt or really take anything to just be, like, honest. You know what I mean? Like, it's just that simple. So yeah, just for real, don't be fake. Don't do all that extra shit. Don't be a bitch. Respectfully, don't be a pussy. Respectfully. Just state your feelings and communicate how you feel. So yeah, it's that simple. So, moral of the story, be yourself. Don't hide how you truly feel. And I mean, yeah, it's just, I mean, it's a little easier. It's kind of easier said than done, but like, it's just something that you kind of have to work on, something that you kind of have to practice and like get more comfortable with doing. But yeah, and I'm not gonna lie, with like fake people, it's just something that you kind of have to like learn to like recognize. I know a lot of fake people will try to get something tangible from you, or something that is, whether that be physical or like monetary. Not monetary, I don't think monetary is the word, but it doesn't even have to be like something physical. It can just be like attention or views or whatever. Like for example, content creators. I've seen like a bunch of like edits and stuff because, you know, inspiration, and also I just love watching people's edits, especially if they're just those like smooth ass, buttery ass edits. They're amazing. Anyways though, but when it comes to edits, I've seen like a bunch of content creators, like they'll get comments under their edits of people just being like, oh my god, you're so good, you're so amazing, can we collab? And shit like that. And like, listen, I get you can just make the argument that, like, you know, they just want to collab with their favorite editor. I get that, right? But like, you don't know that motherfucker. He's just some random stranger on the internet. And they do it because they think that, or they know that if they collab with that person, they'll get a bunch of views and a bunch of subscribers and all that. And that to me is fucking insane. I get collabs. Like, I've done some collabs before. Like, I say some. Excuse me. Sorry. I've done 2. You know, and you know, I didn't do the collab. Like, I didn't go up to the person and go, can I please collaborate with you guys? No, that's not what I did. I saw they were having an open collab. And I was like, okay, so I requested if I can get a part, and I got it. I got accepted, and I got it. It's that simple. I didn't beg or do all of that or anything of the sort. I just, you know, I was lucky enough to have gotten it. And same thing, and it goes with other people too. There's like a bunch of content creators that, like, I don't really like using the term glaze, but like low-key kind of glaze others. And be like, oh my god, bro, like, this dude's so funny, this dude's so this, so that. And then, like, when it's their downfall, or when it's something big happens to them, they're like, just put the fries in the bag though, bro. And they have like a fucking crying and praying emoji next to it. I'm just like, those people are so fucking corny. Like, I don't get that. Like, I mean, I know why they do it. They just want fucking views and money and attention and all the shit. And I think that's crazy. Like, I think, like, trading, just doing all that extra just to try to get some views, and it's just crazy. Because all views are, listen, I get wanting, you know, people to watch your stuff and, like, you know, all that. I get that, right? But like, I'm not over here fiending for numbers. Like, I just make stuff, and if someone likes it, I'm very grateful and very happy that they do. And if they don't, then that is completely okay. My content just isn't for you, or if you don't like it, that's completely fine. Because at the end of the day, everyone's entitled to their own taste, you know what I mean? So if you don't like it, it's completely okay. But I just hate when motherfuckers will try to, like, soften you up and just try to be like, oh yeah, bro, you're so good, you're so cool, and just like, stop. It's just disgusting, kind of, like, a little bit. It's just slimy. I'm just like, just be normal. Like, just stop. Just make your own stuff and enjoy it. Quit. You care too much about social media. Just do it. Just do whatever, man. But yeah. So, thankfully though, I'm fortunate enough to have friends that do content creating. They're actually like some of the realest people that I know. Like, again, like Akaizitz and like Sky Lavender, like those people, those are my homies for real. Like, I would die for them. Like, respectfully. But yeah. So if there's anything to take away from this video, because I did yap for like 20 minutes straight, because these talk videos are kind of long. Don't be fake. Be yourself. If you think you are being fake, or if like you think you're in a situation where you're kind of acting a little fake, step back and step back and look at the situation and go, am I treating this guy differently, like when I'm like face to face with him and like I'm behind his back, etc, etc. And yeah, and don't be afraid of communication. I think those are the main takeaways from this video. Anyways, I love you all. And stay safe. And thank you all for listening to my 20-minute yap set. Ooh, just hit 20 minutes. Thank you all for listening to my 20-minute yap sesh. And yeah, bye bye.